Hello everyone and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. This is episode number 4. I'm sorry about the volume levels last time. I know they were terrible, and this time I tried to tweak it a little more so it's actually listenable. Last time I had the music way too loud, even in my own headphones. I actually tried to correct for that this time, so I'm not yelling over the music. And yeah, I'm going to try to do much better going forward, making sure that the volume levels are to a point where you can actually listen to it and not get a headache, you know. I know there's a way to split the audio in OBS, which I have not exactly figured out yet. And I tried to open up DaVinci Resolve to edit videos, and DaVinci Resolve runs so bad on my computer, I'm going to have to find another editing software. But yeah, I do have a face cam now, and I'm trying to get a little bit more, quality while I'm playing. And I feel that when I have a face cam, it actually makes it easier to talk, oddly enough. I don't understand why that is. Maybe it's because I don't feel like I'm talking directly to a screen, I'm actually talking to a camera. But yeah, so last time, we didn't really do too much last time. I know we expanded our storeroom once, and then we hired a new cashier. So this episode, what I want to get done is actually get more shelving, expand the store once, and maybe do a new product line so I can start, really expanding and getting more that I can actually show people, because I think people are getting tired of me stocking the same exact items every day. So let's go ahead and jump in. I am going to have to do a lot of restocking, so let's get this going. Definitely need some oil and cereal. Let's go ahead and get the cereal for the first. There we go. And now let's get some oil. What else do we need? Milk, water, and cheese. I'll go ahead and add 1 tea and another 2 coffee. Maybe 1 coffee, let me see. Yeah, 1 coffee, okay. So, yeah. Let's get these shelves stocked, and then we will open up for the day, and hopefully soon I will be able to expand the store. I think it's 700 that I need to actually expand the store a little bit more, because I feel like with 2 cash registers right now, it's a little cramped. And I'm really hoping the next, I don't need to do that, it's just, yeah, sticking it in there like that. Okay. But I'm hoping with the next expansion for the storeroom, it'll actually be to the point where I can enter it through my store, so. And I'm hoping I remember to back up my save as well, because I know OBS sometimes, overloads on my computer and stops recording. So, what am I doing? I have a storeroom now. I can actually sit that in a storeroom. There we go. Wrong shelf. I know one of these days I actually want to go back and listen, or not listen to, but play all of Valhalla. It's a really good visual novel from what I remember. I think I got around halfway through it on the Switch. But as you can hear, the soundtrack to it is just phenomenal. Like, keep forgetting I have a back room. It's going to take some getting used to. so I don't just drop stuff on the floor. I know I saw earlier today that Tsuyu has actually been sent a DMCA, and people are trying to figure out whether it's actually from Nintendo or not. So, interesting. I hope it's not from Nintendo. I really don't want any more, bad stuff for emulation this year. It's already been a disaster as it is. But yeah, legally, Tsuyu was already in a weird, place, so I figure if Nintendo actually does go after them, they're gonna have to, either lawyer up or do something, because if they came after Yuzu, now, Tsuyu doesn't actually have the same problem that Yuzu does. They're not putting anything behind the paywall, but I'm not sure what the exact ruling or the settlement was outside of court, if Nintendo actually owns all of the source code that Yuzu, had. But I don't know, interesting. Oh, that's weird. Maybe it was already 9 p.m. and the lighting just wasn't right. But anyway, I got it stocked, so yeah, it was already 9 p.m. That's kind of weird that it did that. Okay, coffee, cheese, tea, and flour. $9.71. Cheese. 36. And what was it? Tea? $5.82. And do the flour. $2.83. Okay. Now I can open the store. And let me go and look at my bills real quick, because I definitely want to stay on top of my bills. I can go ahead and pay this off early, so I'm going to do that. Let's see what bills I have. Yeah, and now we're set up for the day. So I'm thinking about taking out another loan. That way I can go ahead and get some more expansions going. I think the next loan is $2,000, so I could go ahead and get another store expansion, a couple of shelves, and maybe even the next product license. Not too sure how long I'm going to go on today. Like I said, my main goal is just to expand the store, get more shelves, and get more products. So I guess whenever that's done, that'll be the end of the episode. It looks pretty lonely back there. There's nobody coming to his register yet. Another thing that I'm thinking as well is when I should step away from the register, like full-time, and just go straight to making sure everything's in stock. Because I don't know if I need that last register, upgrade, like the 4, or is it 3? Might be 3. Maybe I do need it. I need to go look at the computer, but like I've seen people run their store with 3, cashiers, and it runs pretty much fine. But I know in order to get up there, you have to do an astronomical amount of checkouts. I think in the first episode I said it was 1,700 checkouts, so that's something I have to look at again. See if that's something that I actually want to pursue. Which another thing I need to keep in mind as well is if I keep playing this, any future updates might actually make things easier or harder to do, or, obsolete some things. So I guess I shouldn't get too attached to my store necessarily in case something major happens. Now, so far I don't think they've actually broke anything, but, you know, just to be safe, I shouldn't get my hopes up to think that I can keep this one save file for forever, you know. Yeah, it's 4 cashiers, so when I get to 900 checkouts, I might hold off for a while and just try to make do with 3 cashiers while I focus on other stuff. And what's crazy is, like, how fast time flies when you're playing this game, I swear. It does not feel like it's already been 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep episodes, again, around 45 minutes to an hour long. I know some people stream this game like 3 hours and then cut up their gameplay into smaller chunks, which is something I might look into. The thing about streaming, though, is I didn't really feel like streaming when, you know, streaming something where you need a live audience to really engage with it to make it worthwhile, I feel like. And if you're streaming to nobody and you're just playing the game and then somebody does join, you feel obligated to stop and actually talk to, you know, the chat or whatever. And I didn't really want that to happen. Now, eventually, if enough people do watch this, I can stream it and have, you know, people to talk to and do that whole thing. But for right now, I think it's just going to be a regular video series. Definitely, this is a perfect game to stream for people because, you know, it kind of runs in the background. You're not doing a whole lot. You're kind of just watching things happen and interacting, you know, every now and then. So it's a perfect game to look back and forth between, you know, chat and the game, which is, again, something that I would love to do in the future, but I didn't really see the point of it right now exactly. Yeah, I know Dragon's Dogma 2 actually released, and I've heard some people say that, you know, it's very bad performance on PC, which isn't really too surprising. But other than that, I've heard it's a decent game. Now, I've only ever played a little bit of the original Dragon's Dogma, so I don't know too much about that game. I know it's not necessarily very story heavy. It's more, you know, you grind and you fight monsters and stuff, and that's the big thing about it, which you could actually climb on the enemies and battle, which was kind of cool. And then there's kind of like a weird multiplayer-ish component where you could have NPCs of like other people's players, I think. Something like that. Definitely gonna need to get some powdered sugar and cheese. I think that's a decent haul for today. Let me see, it's 7:48. Let me go ahead and get that powdered sugar ordered. Two boxes of cereal. I know it's something that I really wish you could count on, you know, in gaming. I really wish you could count on games releasing at a stable state, but you really can't, unfortunately. Because I know the Star Wars Classic Collection, just watching people's gameplay of that was pretty depressing, actually. And the crazy thing is now, so many people are actually playing the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 that I think it actually overtook the Classic Collection in number of players. And it's like, cool, people are playing the original, but now the Classic Collection has split the player base. So, you know, two games that already don't have enough players as is, now they're competing on two different releases, so kind of unfortunate. I wish it could have just came out and actually been, you know, relatively bug-free, but such is the modern gaming industry, I guess. It's already past 9. I'm gonna go ahead and finish stocking up what I can. Then we will move on to the next day. Decently productive day, I think. Of course, we're not going to get to see a whole ton of profit yet because these shelves were so empty when I started playing. Hopefully, after another day we can actually purchase the next building upgrade and have more room to put everything. Go ahead and throw this in the back room. That way, eventually, you know, like I said, get more products. And I'm at level 13. I think I need to be level 15 for my first stalker employees, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, level 15. And then for the rest, it's just purchasing more racks and getting more store levels. Cashier 2, I need to be level 20, 30, 50. So those are a ways off. I guess by the time I get to level 3 or level 30, you know, I'm already going to be hitting that checkout requirement, which is nice. See what products we have. We have a lot we can buy, actually. Yeah, it looks like some general merchandise, not necessarily food. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to the next day. Yeah, that's not good at all, but it is what it is. So we have tea and water. So I'm actually thinking about getting the upgrade right now. Just going to this. I see. So of course the return payment goes up, but you have longer to pay it out. That kind of makes sense. And the daily payments are smaller. So I might actually take the medium loan at a 25-day loan term length and actually pay it out faster if I can. So let's go ahead and do that. And that lets me get one more store section. Go ahead and get another license. We'll have peanut butter, flour, olive oil, spaghetti, rice, and salt. Okay, and now we need to get 2 shelves. Let's go ahead and get some of the new products as well. So next I need rice and salt, and then I see, okay. Eventually, well, let's think about this real quick. I'm gonna put the refrigeration units over here. Then these shelves can go along this wall for right now. This one, I wonder if we can extend it. Yeah, let's do that. Get one right here. Then we'll put another one on the back side of there. Like that, and then we'll have one more I don't think that's gonna fit, so let's throw it right here. Now let's get these new products on the shelf. Gonna try to run them like sideways, make it look a little more appealing. And after this, I'm gonna go through and actually look at my licenses and make sure, not licenses, the rest of my products and make sure I have enough. Because again, I want to keep well stocked on everything. I don't like seeing those people who are looking for a product that wasn't there, you know. In real life, that's something you want to avoid at all costs. You know. So, you would almost rather have too much of a product to a certain extent than not enough, you know. Okay, that shelf is set up. I think I had 2 more items. Yeah, rice and salt. Now let's look at what we need. 2 regular pastas. Bread's good. 1 oil, 2 flour. I know eventually this whole area is going to get way too crowded with products, where finding exactly what you need is probably going to be a pain. I guess now that we kind of did our goals for the day, I'm just gonna play for another, say, 30 minutes or so, and see what we can do in that time. If we can pay back most of the loan, maybe get some more shelves, you know, just see what else we can do in that time. Okay, $2.15. Final price to set, $6.89. Completely forgot to look over here, so we need milk, water, milk and water. I think I have milk and water in here if I'm not mistaken. So, yes, there's water and milk on the bottom, so I think we're doing okay. Really can't wait until I can just enter that from the store. It's so tedious having to walk outside to get to my storeroom. And how much is the next storeroom expansion? I think it's another storage. 1,200. It has to be the next one. I mean, we only have 3 more after that, you know? There we go. So, we'll see how much we make today. We might actually be able to make that. I guess I should actually just go ahead and pay my first payment, you know. Let's see what other bills I can pay. Management, bills, pay. There we go. We're all caught up on bills. So now, just for now, straight profit, you know. $82, $84. Oh, there we go. I feel like I've gotten a little better at counting change, hopefully. You know, better than I was doing the last few episodes. I still need to go back and actually watch my last episode and not just listen to it and see if I actually gave someone money, because I think I did at the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. First of the new products are actually selling, so I know today I'm gonna try and actually do the second episode of Deus Ex as well. I haven't resolved if I'm gonna do like daily content or if I'm gonna have days where I don't, you know, upload. It's just, I'm kind of the mindset that if I don't force myself to do it at the beginning, to actually sit down and put out content consistently every day, you know, one day of, oh, I can wait, is gonna turn into 2 days of, oh, I can wait. It's gonna turn into 3 days of, oh, I can wait. And before I know it, I'm not uploading again. So I figure right now just making sure every day I get in here and record at least one video is the way to go. Yeah, I know in my spare time I need to look into more video editing software, you know, getting the split audio levels where I can adjust them individually, doing more video editing. That way I can actually do more produced content, you know. Especially because I want to start doing, you know, video essays, reviews, that sort of thing. And that's the stuff that takes, you know, a week of preparing, writing a script, editing, recording, making sure everything looks exactly right. This is kind of the, I hate to say it this way because it's not like, I'm not denigrating anybody who does it, but this is kind of like the low-hanging fruit of content creation, where you're just playing a video game and talking while you're playing a video game. I don't mean that as like a dig at anybody though. Those people who can do it, and they do it very well. It's just, I feel like when it comes to actual, you know, work, there's very few people who actually do it and have a level of production that justifies sitting in front of a screen, playing a video game, talking to a camera. That's why I don't watch a whole lot of Let's Plays. But the people who can actually entertain, some of my favorite content, you know, I watch, like I said last video, a guy named Apocalypse. Seeing him play games that I played years ago and seeing him experience those games for the first time, it kind of lets you relive those moments of when you first played the game, you know. And that's why I like Let's Plays, for the people who actually know how to get their thoughts across while they're playing, talk through their process of what they're doing, why they're doing what they're doing. It's just not a skill that I feel like a lot of people have when it comes to, you know, Let's Play content creators, at least from what I've watched. But yeah, I definitely don't want to just be a Let's Play channel. I just feel like right now this is the quickest content, because I'm already playing a video game. You know, why not just throw on a camera and talk to a microphone and upload it for content, you know. Now, I feel like streaming, on the other hand, when they're streaming, I feel like that's a whole nother ballgame. Because when you're streaming, it's more directly interacting with your audience. And that's why, like, streaming-wise, I don't think I'd be able to do very good streaming unless it's a couple people in the chat that I'm talking to that, like, I just don't feel like I'm as entertaining as some other people can be when they're streaming. I'm just... If you throw me in a conversation with somebody, that's when, you know, I can talk a lot more and have more interesting things to say. That's something I'm gonna have to buy more of, is the lights. Way too dark over there. Curious to see how much profit we made today. I think it's... Can't remember how much I started off with when I opened the store. Surprised people are still coming in the store. Yeah, I definitely want to go read like some guides or something and see what exactly determines like if people will actually stop coming in at a certain point after 9 o'clock. Because as far as I know, they don't. Like, you can just leave the store open and keep serving people. It's just, you know, after 9 o'clock you can't order anymore. So I think I am going to go ahead and close this store now. So let's see how much profit we actually made. That's what I like to see. No products not found. No store changes. No expensive products. A lot of store points. Way down on the profit, but that's because I actually bought, you know, a ton of stuff. We actually had 838 income, so that's how much I made. Just, you know, bills, rent, and all the shelves that I bought. So we're at 1,200 right now. The bottled water and tea. Where's the tea? How much was that upgrade for the... I have 3 days until I have to pay that. It was 1,200, but I don't think I have enough on the shelf that I can just buy that upgrade right now. Or else I'm going to have to do some ordering while I'm, you know, going. I guess what I could do, actually, is completely pick up this register. That way nobody will go to my register, and I can actually focus on reordering after I get my storeroom expansion. The possibility, I'm thinking about it, but don't know if that's a good idea or not. As far as organization of my back room, I am not sure if I'm actually going to keep it organized. Because the thing about this game right now, from what I know... Where did I put that? From what I know, this game, like when it comes to the stalkers, they don't actually prioritize putting things in certain places, I don't think. Not sure though. So I just figure if I don't see it on the shelf out there and they're not moving boxes, I need to order more, you know. Well, let's see, I have full coffee, I have full tea, I have almost full flour, almost full cereal. Well, kind of. I could probably do with 1 box of cereal. All this fine. I think all this is fine for now. Cheese is a little low. How much are the payments? 120. 3 days left for that though. So finally, there we go. Okay, so now I can actually enter my storeroom from my store. Let's go ahead and open the shop. And today is just going to be about getting back that money that I just spent. And hopefully getting enough back that I can completely restock my shelves the next day, you know. And in fact, let me go ahead and move my steel over to this wall. Because I'm going to be coming in straight in here and grabbing and putting stuff away, you know. I don't think I'm going to have to do any reorders mid-shift, but we shall see. I think I'm good on it, though. I feel like this episode has been a lot more productive so far. I'm also feeling a lot better than I did yesterday morning, so that could be why. Gotta follow them around and see what they're grabbing. Might need, I think that's rice down there. Might need more. Is that rice or is that flour? I guess I could go grab that coffee and fill it up. There we go. I really can't wait until I can expand to the point where I actually have like a frozen section, you know, refrigerated section, grocery section, a general merchandise section, you know. Actually make it feel more like a supermarket than a corner store. Right now it's still very much a small store. Yeah, there's something about games like this that seeing all the small little incremental progress, there's something about that that just keeps me going. So the fact that I only started out with 2 shelves, you know, 6 products, and now I'm here, kind of crazy. Gonna need some spaghetti. Go ahead and throw 2 spaghetti. With a flour. What else did I need? Need a milk, egg, cheese, and peanut butter. That is not the right kind of flour. There we go. I feel like we're gonna have a little bit of complaints from the customers about outs, but not really much I could do about that this time. Still feel like I'm doing pretty decently, though. Don't know if actually leaving boxes on the ground does anything. But when we're still busy, I do not want to take that to the back. So. Okay, 78 cents. 6:30 p.m. We are doing really good today, sell-wise. Kind of shocked, actually. I remember years ago, though, I think it was around the time this visual novel first came out, Valhalla. I actually used to listen to this soundtrack quite a bit while I was working, so this is a little weird for me. You know, playing a game where I'm essentially doing the job that I do in real life, listening to the music that I really do in real life, so it's a little weird, but... Yeah, before next shift starts, I'm probably going to have to, okay, what is this? Oh, it's the flour. Before the next shift starts, I'm probably going to have to actually do ordering and making sure everything is full. While the shelves aren't completely bare, like, it's getting there. And I don't want to fall too far behind. Now, the thing that's weird about boxes as well in this game is I don't think you actually have to throw them away. I think they will literally just stay there. Looks like this guy's having trouble actually getting to the shelf or something. That's weird. I wonder if there's a way I can fix them. Strange. Maybe I can just go to the next day? I can go to the next day. Yeah, 924 income. That was not a bad day. So pasta and coffee. Did not mean to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get all of our old ones filled. So he'll go, we got 2 pasta, 2 coffee, 2 flour, 2 cereal, and do 2 of your susu. Buy that. Get 1 milk, egg, peanut butter, tea, spaghetti, 2 of the rice, 1 salt, and go ahead and get this stocked before we start our shift. This should be enough to carry us through most of the shift, hopefully. Really can't wait to be able to get restockers. Feel like it's gonna make everything go by so much faster. It isn't too bad yet. Like, I've seen how crazy the store sizes can get, so I can't imagine, you know, if I had like 5 more product licenses and I still didn't have any restockers. Literally the entire episode would just be me running back and forth filling shelves. And I'm kind of wanting to get to the point where I can kind of just sit back and watch it work, honestly. Like, I have to move around every now and then, maybe move some stuff to the back, but I want to get to the point where I can just kind of watch it work. To me, that's the entire appeal of these kind of games, is you eventually get to that point where you've done all your upgrades, you've done everything, and you can finally just sit back and just admire all of the stuff happening, you know. Did I buy another thing of that rice? Yeah, I did. Okay. Salt does not seem like that popular of a product, honestly. Pretty sure you can hear my dog barking in the background. Okay, everything should be full now, or close to full anyway. Trying to decide if I need to get any more cheese. Let me look at the cheese real quick. Looks like I might need 2 packs of cheese. Oh, the water is actually out too. So 2 cheese, 2 water, and 1 regular oil, not the new oil. So let's go 2 cheese, 2 water, 2 oil. Why not? Should be, yeah, we're just almost ran out of money there, but should be nothing but profit after this. She could be 1 box to go to the back room. Alright, let's see how much it takes to hire a restocker. So hiring cost is $100 and daily wage is $90. So I could actually do that right now, like right after I sell some stuff, which is exciting. We'll have 2 workers. Yeah, it's a really productive episode. We're only, well, I guess we're 50 minutes in. God, it does not feel like I've been playing for 50 minutes. But yeah, today we will have gotten store expansion, products, back room expansion, new shelves, and a stalker. That's not bad for, 1 hour of play. Now we just have to wait for people to buy stuff, which I'm hoping pretty soon we'll start having a lot of customers flooding in. I think somebody said the max amount of customers that can be in your store is based on your store level, which if so, that's a little weird, but I'm hoping eventually it can literally be hundreds of people in your store, after a lot of updates. Right now that would be unfeasible, but it would be cool if eventually you have a workforce of 40, 50 people, and your store has probably 300, 400 customers in there at a time. That would be really awesome, but that's a long ways off, I'm assuming. Like, this is still early access. And now we have our employee, so he should, go and pick up the boxes, fill up what he can fill up, and then take them back to the storeroom, which is nice. I need to check and see if he will actually pick up stuff from outside too. Let me go ahead and buy 2 bread just to test that. Oh, and he actually throws away the boxes as well. So let's see. I guess we'll know by the end of the day if he actually went out there and grabbed the bread. But right now, he's doing his job. He's doing his job well. Now, that's something I'm noticing that might be a problem. I don't know if it's like the way the freezer doors are, how I'm placing them, or what. I'm gonna have to look that up and see what the problem is, because I can't have that happening, If I can bring him over. Oh my god, stock the damn box. I don't know what that would have to do with, though. Like, there's plenty of room. Maybe if I move it... I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up and see what's going on. Running at an awkward angle. Yeah, I don't get it. That is very unfortunate if that's just a known bug where I'm gonna have to, like, fire and rehire or something. I think it's funny that people can actually take items. What people can take items from it. Weird. Really weird. Okay. You look at my bills. I need to pay off my payments in advance. That way I'm making sure that I'm staying on top of everything. Did I just shortchange him? Or did I accidentally click more? I don't know. I hope I didn't shortchange him. No, not 39. That is really unfortunate. I am deeply disappointed in that. Now we have her hair glitching too, so I don't know if it's just my computer or what, but this game is starting to get wild. Maybe the next day he will be fixed. Probably gonna title this video like "My Stalker is Confused" or something, and have a picture of him freaking out at the freezer like he's doing, just walking back and forth. Yeah, I really got to figure out if that's like a known issue and what I can do to fix it, because otherwise, if stalkers really are that broken, what's the point in hiring them, you know? Now, it would be really unfortunate if the stalkers are always that broken. But, you know. Next update should fix it, hopefully, if that's a known issue. Since my stalker is stuck, I'm going to go ahead and fill up my shelves. Wish there was a way you could just take the box from him. I don't think there's a way to do that. This water filled up, and that should be all for today. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here. Let me go ahead and save my game. But yeah, it was a very productive episode. All I wanted to do was just expand my store buy more shelves, get more products, but I expanded my store, I bought more shelves, I got more products, I expanded my back room, and I hired a guy who clearly does not know how to put cheese into a refrigerator. So that's exciting. We'll see what happens next time, but if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel for more, and hopefully next time I will figure out how the hell to get this guy to stop doing this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.